Good evening, everyone. Hope y'all are doing all right. I am doing okay. So tonight we are going to be doing some more Falcon Star, or sorry, not Falcon Star. Haha, that's what it gets for doing it so long. 2D planner stuff. So last time we flip-flopped a couple different ways of doing the tile-based drawing and stuff. I believe we went from using tile maps to not using tile maps, and then I think by the end I decided to go back to using tile maps, which is fine. It is what it is. But yeah, so we're gonna continue on that today. Ideally, get some player movement with animation over the top of the map. So we have the tile map. Now it's just a matter of basically doing the player movement on top of it. And I can switch over to my screen here. I'm googling around to see if like anybody else has dealt with this. Found a guy on here, basically grid movement using tile maps. He's done a little bit of stuff for. He basically links to his project. So his game is this one. Let's see what this. So he's actually always. Huh. That was pretty cool. So this is the basic concept that we're wanting to do, right? A little bit more fluid than this, I think. He has a cooldown that happens every time you see how it moves, stops, moves, stop, moves, stops. But that makes it easier to see the cells that you move to. So this guy does tile maps to do this. And I was just taking a look at his code over here. So he has a link also on this post to the code that he has hosted on GitHub. So it looks like his script here is pretty straightforward. It took me a little while to find the player one. But you can look, he holds on to a variable for wood count. So that's the wood count, the collection thing that he was talking about there. I'm gonna look up this map. This seems to be the tile map that he has. So I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper into that, because the reason that is I mentioned that is because further down here in the update method, there's a check to see if you're moving horizontal or vertical, and then if you are, it does a movement. And this move function is down here, and he just gets your start and end position, and then it uses the map to basically do everything. So map.can move from to, and then it says basically, can this player move to from the start position to the end position. So and then he also has a move to function, which is down here, and that's the vector to the end location, how long it takes to move, and the cooldown. That's the cooldown I was referring to, if when you move and then you stop, and you move and then you stop. And all he does here is linearly interpolate. Actually, that's a good point. I wonder how it knows. Direction dot normalize is a unit vector of size 1, which I guess, maybe it's that easy. So if you set the unit size, or units in the world, to be 32 pixels, maybe it's just as easy as determining the direction, which is a vector, normalizing it. Normalize just takes a vector, that's like of any length. Say it's like, from 0, 0 to 0, 3, right? That's actually, it's 3 units long. Normalize just gets you a 1 length vector. So that would be from 0 to 1 in the same direction that original vector was going. So a more interesting example, it's more interesting when you go to diagonal, but that's harder to do math-wise off the top of my head. So you can just imagine if you're like going at any angle, you can go from any point to some other random point. All it does is like basically truncate that size of that vector down to 1 unit. And if that 1 unit in this case happens to be 32 pixels, maybe that's how you solve this problem. But let's take a look at his, he has a map. Hey, look, look at that. Look at that. It's right here. So map global reference is what he uses. Yeah, so he registers. That's interesting. Global reference. I'll look at all this in a second, but I'm more interested in his global reference thing. Wait, what? Is that it? Trying to figure out what that fancy little magic work does. So you have a if there's a map. Interesting. Map global reference. That seems excessive. The scriptable object that okay. That's one way to do it. I've never seen people do that before. So instead of him declaring a what you could refer to as a singleton, which is basically what I do, and I can show you what that looks like. I do it for the game manager specifically. He uses like a Unity scriptable object that then he registers when that map opens up, and then theoretically people get access to it through that one registration. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, if we look at my game manager, it's a similar concept. It's just more codified, which maybe I need to look into, see what like the difference is with a scriptable object versus this. But so like this, for example, is a public static method that gives somebody access to the instance of a game manager, and then when this particular game object or script wakes up and the object that's attached to it, it checks to see if the instances is not set, and if it's not set, then it sets the instance to myself. Otherwise, we blow up, and that's basically to make sure that like the game manager gets initialized before anything happens. And yeah, you shouldn't have more than one, basically. So I guess his way is an interesting. I'll have to look a little bit more into that, but yeah. So has lever, nope. Can move from 2. So grid. Okay. It uses the methods that I was looking at yesterday that made me decide to switch back. So this uses a world position and gives you a cell, which will be a vector3 int. Oh, I didn't even know they had those. What? See? It's just amazing things. So yeah, he has 3 tile maps. Which is ground, obstacles, and then bridges? Not sure why bridges are different. Maybe because they are not there and then they're created. So maybe that's the difference. But so yeah, he takes the XY positions, translates them to cell positions, and then checks to make sure that they're adjacent. And I think his obstacle just looks it up in the current grid. So by having the obstacle tile map, all he has to do is check that tile map to see if the world position has the tile. I think has tiles. Geez, I probably should have done that a little bit. Yeah, so this is just checking to make sure that there is actually a tile there. So like if we use ours as an example, so right now we have ground level 0, which is the grass. Then we have ground level 1, which actually doesn't mean anything right now, but it could be this, right? These. We could change this to like ground obstructions or something, I don't know. And then a good way to illustrate this is if I turn this off, then the only tiles that exist in ground level 1 are in these particular locations. So you can check to see, like, what he's doing is he has an obstacle one that would, like, let's just say these are obstacles. He would just check to that world position or that cell position to see if it exists in the obstacle, and if it does, then it is an obstacle and he can't move to that position. That's how he could do the movement stuff. But I'm kind of curious how he does draw a sphere. Oh, that's on draw gizmos. The hard part is trying to figure out how he moves the player. Like, what's the player look like? So the player has a map, and apparently the player also has a, you can see when it starts up, there's a sprite renderer. So I'm wondering if he just like manually draws the sprite and doesn't depend on tile map. I think that's safe to say. Is that he... I wonder if there's a way for me to look that up, actually. Let's go back to assets, prefabs. Maybe he has a player? Nope. Nope. Level? Player. This, so if you're ever curious, it's kind of hard to read, but you can look at the prefab files if you're really interested, and there's some amount of information, a little bit. Some of it's extracted out, like these file, like game object IDs, like I don't know what that means, but what you can find are the high-level components, right? So you can see it's a game object. Looks like it has 6 components. Has some stuff like it's tagged as a player, the name is player, it is active. Then there's the transform, and then you can see his local, what he said is the rotation, position, and scale, which is fine. So it is interesting that it scales 1. That's fine. There's a sprite renderer. This is probably more interesting. Some materials, blah, blah, blah. Points it to the sprite that he's rendering. Size is 1:1. It's interesting as well. He has a script, a mono behavior script. This looks like the player movement script because it has all the same variables. So you'll see map global reference, would count, starting value, would count, key count. There's a rigid 2D body, boxed collider 2D, and an animator. Okay. All right, so this is enough to let me know that it does not have some kind of tile map situation with this, which is good. Makes me feel better. There should be tile maps. This one's probably gonna be massive. Yeah. So this one, I'm curious. Wait, oh, what? Yep. All right, so this is their tile maps, and I think he has, so like this tile map, for example, and he has a crap load of data. There's basically like tiles and their locations and game object, transform, mono behavior. Yeah, and then there's these tiles. This basically. So this is probably like had like way more. Like 90% of the file is probably this. So like every file, they basically, it gives you an XY, which is where in the tile map it is. And then it gives you a tile map, tile sprite index. So which tile sprite to render. And just a shitload of that. So tile sprite index, so up here there's probably a list of, yeah, so these tile sprites here is what it's using to reference. I don't see 28 though. Where the hell did I get 28? Oh, oh well. I don't know where it gets 28, but because there's like 11, 23, maybe not 28. Was it just 23? 23 I think is the highest. 21, 23, 22, 24. All right, maybe there's more. Irrelevant, but okay. So he didn't put the player in the. So what he probably did was this, which is what I'm gonna do, and it will be good enough. So let's turn the ground back on. Then what we do is we delete this thing. Actually, we'll leave him. We'll leave the player for right now. We just create a new empty object, rename it to player, and we'll tag it as a player. Yeah. And we'll put that at 0, 0. Wait. Okay. And then we can just add a sprite renderer. Jeez, I think it's male something. Alright, so I think this is an ordering thing. So, selected the wrong one. All right. So because I did the sorting layers on the grid, actually the tile maps themselves, the tile maps, I have ground sorting layer, and I have ground level 1, then I have player, and basically ground is the lowest, and then etc. And then there's ordering within each sorting layer. So I just moved this player to the sorting layer of player since that's the highest. Now you'll notice he's freaking huge. Way too huge. So I need to fix that. First I'm gonna sprite sort point. Let's see what a sort point is. Determines which position of the sprite which is used for sorting? What? I don't get it. Okay. So what you end up having to do, we'll just have to scale this guy down. So this is like the dirty way to do it. So I think it's 0.25, right? So like half puts him in a solid 4 squares. That was easy. Like what? Why was it so easy? Why? All right, so yeah, the only caveat to this is now we have to position him in the grid, which is annoying. Wish I could have the grid always there, because now I have to. So maybe maybe 0.12. Yeah, one. Yeah. Okay. So that should put him in the, yeah. Winner. Oh, I picked the wrong sprite for him. Dang it. I didn't pick the idle animation. I picked the I'm walking animation, or I'm walking sprite. Alright. Honestly, I haven't done an animator before, so let's do some Googling on this one. So let's see. Animation. But that's tricky. So if I wanted to animate 2D sprite Unity, look at that. It got me. Dude, like, He's like, yeah, you can do this, but I wouldn't recommend it. Why do you think they came and asked what to do? Not for you to tell them the thing that they shouldn't do. Okay, I have a sprite sheet and I split it in a series of sprites. Now I want to make them into an animation. I know I'm able to drag and drop them onto a game object and it'll automatically create animation. But I don't have a game object to do that on right now. Is there any more straightforward way to create a 2D animation from sprites? Wait, what? You can do that? You just drag and drop? Hold up. So you're telling me that I can come over here to a male here. Nope, that's not what I want. Do. And I can just drag this onto here. Holy crap. What kind of black magic is that? Okay, so if I go to here, what? I'm kind of curious what this is gonna do. Well, it works. And I have no idea how. So I guess there's two pieces to an animation. Maybe, well, probably way more than that, but you know what I'm saying. So there's a controller. Okay. Which is this. Ah. What the hell? Interesting. Any state, okay. This is gonna be rough. I don't even know what all these things mean. That's the bad part. So really, he needs a base animation. So if I take this and what does that do? Apply root and root motion. What the F? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this tile map while I'm thinking of it because he's way. Wait, what? Oh, I put the, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, now let's go back to the scene. So I think I need to there. I didn't even put the player in the player the player tile map. Classic. That would have been an extremely frustrating thing to deal with later. But luckily, I didn't deal with that. Alright, so we have him doing an animation, but he just does it super fast, which I think is easy to fix. That you just go over here to the walk animation and you just change the time, maybe? Dope sheet. I mean, I am clearly no animator. Okay, so I feel like I would get this if any of this made sense though. Like, why doesn't let me do anything? Curves maybe? No. I would expect a time frame here, right? But it's not doing it. So I guess the other way that you can do it is you open this and you change this speed to do like half or something. That should, yeah. Yeah, this is what I need. Oh wow. Okay, well, not getting that bone editing and stuff. Oh my god. Painting bone weights? Y'all. There's way more to this. I want to see the difference of like, oh my goodness. Don't know what I'm getting myself into here. We'll see the end. Wow. It's impressive. Okay, can I just get like simple? See, his has all the good information. See, nowhere do I see that. Let's see if I can get to that. So, it says in animation. See, like this doesn't show anything. Which maybe that's expected. Interesting. So, auto? It's a Unity model. What the hell? What's this thing gonna do? Nothing. So maybe. Huh. There's so much to learn. Set state machine default state. It's a different layer. Okay. Crazy. It's crazy complicated. This is not Unity's tutorial. Sprite sheet animation. Animation to animate controller, which is what I think I'm trying to do. Can I see this? Okay. Yeah. Easy. Different animation you're seeing. If you don't have sprites, you can download it from here. Create a 2D sprite object and assign the first sprite of the idle animation to it. Ooh, this is interesting. So they have an animation, I think, for idle. I don't really have an animation for idle. Idle. The idle. Okay. Ah. So this is really good, useful information. Oh, is this animate with the script? Yeah. So yeah, this is how I've always seen it done. And I'd prefer not to do it this way because it's extremely tedious. Because you have to kick off a coroutine. You have to have an array of sprites that you go through when you're doing each of the things. That just doesn't. And you can't do cool things like there's some blending stuff that you can do with the other animations with using animators. So I think I'm gonna go that route. And I need to figure out how to do an idle. Create a 2D sprite object and assign the first sprite of the idle animation to it. Hey, Tommy. Thanks for the like. I appreciate it. So the tricky part with mine is I don't have an animation per se for idle. So how do I do that? Alright, so we're looking at the animator. Oh, okay. Can I... Can I get rid of that? So this would be no motion. Just be idle. Just oh, that is so hilarious. Hilariously ironic. Okay. Why is it like triple? There we go. Okay, so I think this is what I'm supposed to do. Oh no, we're gonna go with. Oh Jesus, I can't even do idle. There's idle down. Oh. There's idle in all four directions, which is irritating. Then there's they're walking in all four directions. Whatever. We're gonna go with idle down right now, and we're gonna call it. That's the default. Whatever. And so. Okay. Please tell me y'all are seeing this. I had this. Could have swore I tried to do this earlier and it was like, no. Hmm. So it let me. Interesting. Add keyframe. Okay. So let me get rid of the Let me get rid of the other images, but now I just have 3 images of the same thing. Don't really know what that means. Can't preview it. Now he chills, just hanging out. Okay. So transition from idle to walk down. I guess this is, what is this? Did you give it the action? Is that what they did over here? Condition? Conditions. Wait a second. Do I even have that? This animation stuff's like a whole different monster. Oh, condition. There's not nearly enough detail in this little tutorial that I've randomly found. Some random dude put together. Hey, Robert. Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for liking the stream. So yeah, he just basically says drag it, create the animations. Okay. 3 animations. Let's see, where's the trigger? I guess this is the trigger, right? Well, interesting. So transitions. This picture looks different. Like he has a freaking settings thing. Oh, he's highlighting the. Let's undo that. I understand why people want more monitors, by the way. Okay, so that makes the transition. Now I need to click the transition? Is that right? Cannot preview transitions. Source state does not have motion. Okay. Okay. Is the see, that seems weird. I don't have a cool graph. Oh, it's because I don't have motion over here. Is that right? Duplicate. Nope. It's like, no, you can't copy and paste. And I'm like, well, that's rude. Okay, there are ways to create new. So animate, I don't need a new animation controller. I need a new one of these, which is a animation. Create. Can I just create an animation? I can. I'm gonna call this one idle down. Okay. So then I can just like maybe double click that. Sure. How I add stuff to this is a different. So far, this the hardest component of this is this animation thing. It just doesn't let me do anything. Animation tabs, garbage. Struggle is real, y'all. How to add sprite. Unity, add sprite to animation. Save this empty animation clip. Unity does the following: create a new animator controller asset, adds the new clip into the animation controller as the default state. See, why can't I do that? Do I need something new? Animation window guide. Okay, I get it, but it's not. It doesn't work. Open. Same shit. It's just like a bug or something. So animation tab doesn't work. Unity. At least you can get the That's good to know. Do you believe you need to create an animator controller and have it selected, or double click it to be able to edit anything in the animator window? Like what the fudge? Ah, so you gotta have, oh, that's just, what the hell? Making progress. Okay, so now oh, interesting. Okay. Oh. So everything, the fact that it lets you create stuff in a weird direction, like sequence of events, is irritating. Check it. No. Huh. That's not what I wanted. But that's good to know. There's no way to change. Is it this? Trying to see if you can select which texture, but I don't know. I don't think this is. Yeah, I think this is different. Material reference. Ah, so it is Sprite. Just do like 0.05 seconds long, right? It's fucking tiny. Oh, work. Just gotta figure out. So the idle down's fine. Now I gotta figure out how to get new sprites in here. Maybe this. Ah, that's all it took. What are you talking? Are you kidding me? Jesus. Can I preview? Where? Oh, wait. I'm missing it. What's the... Huh. Well. Okay, so you idle down. I think I may have finally figured this out. And then you go to walk down at 1 speed. Okay, okay. So many windows. Y'all. So don't have enough room for all this. I need a... I don't even know what kind of monitor I need. I need some. It's like if we previewed this. What the hell kind of transition is this? So transition duration should be... Let's see. Huh. Normally start time in the next state. I don't know what that means. Transition duration in seconds. The idle is 0.05 seconds. Doesn't really matter. Oh, this takes 0.03 seconds. That's not what I want. I want this to be like... .3 seconds? Like a huge jump right here, right? So just... Why does it do that? Logarithmic or something? That's weird. But why? Okay. So I guess this is 1 second. It's very hard to tell. 0.01 makes it seem like... I mean, I guess I'm just used to... I think an animation would be... very short. So like this would be like what, 200 milliseconds? Yeah, it's definitely less than a second. Okay. So that seems fine. Hard time believing this is correct. Why is this? So walk down. Maybe it's because of this? No, 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 nope. The fact that it behaves different in different ones is irritating. So that would be... Okay. Can I preview this, maybe? Maybe? No? I can only preview transitions? Maybe. What's up, T-Tams? Hope you're having a good night. I think that was relatively soon. Maybe like a minute and a half ago. But yeah, hope you're having a good night. Trying to do some animation here and it's like blowing my mind. So yeah, good stuff. Alright, I think I can make a transition back. .18. And this, I think... think that works? Maybe? Maybe? Think so? Alright, so now I need to figure out how to tie animations together. And I think this was mentioned. Look at that crazy nonsense. But yeah, I think he has, so this example here was, trigger was a walk. How do you add a trigger? Do. Is that what he has added? Is a separate condition. Ba-do-ba-do. Bum, 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 ba-dow. Okay. Problem is, I don't understand where that trigger is being set. Conditions walk. Okay. Maybe you set up triggers? Parameter does not exist in controller. So controller over here. Is this? I think this is the controller. Set animation trigger maybe? Unity set animation trigger. If that's deprecated actually. Just make sure. Yeah, no, it's not decremented or deprecated. Huh. Let's just set an animation trigger to cause a change in flow in the state machine of an animation controller. The animation parameters page describes the purpose of the anime controller parameters window. Trigger is one of the 4 selectable options. Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. Oh, this is a separate tab. Oh no. Okay. Aha. Interesting. Okay, so then you do okay. I think I'm getting this. This is all starting to make sense. So we have walking down. Okay, so I think I understand. This is all, it's all starting to make sense. So you enter into the animation, it plays, it goes into this default state of idle down, which basically I do nothing except for, you know, stand still. Which I need to make sure that's true. Oh, it doesn't sync up. So yeah, for the idle down state, I basically just stand there and do nothing. But then there's this transition to go to the walk downs animation. And in this, I specify just the transition that can happen, how it happens, just slowly transitions, not that big of a deal. And you can kind of see it down here. Basically goes from standing still to walking. But even more important is this condition. And the condition I set to a particular trigger. And triggers are parameters in the animation controller in a separate tab. That seems to be just like a Boolean, which is fine. Let's do that. And yeah, so when that trigger happens, it knows to transition from, if you're in the idle down state and that trigger happens, it transitions to the next state. And so if the walk down condition is satisfied when you're idle down, then we transition to walking down, playing the walking down animation. And then similarly, when we are walking down and we're in the walk down state and we go this other arrow, if we go to idle down, we go back to the idle down state. So let's see if we can make this happen. Yeah, it was probably mad about this when I was running it earlier and I didn't have any transitions or anything. Okay, so let's do, I'm gonna create a script on here that's like a new script. And it's just gonna be the player animation. Really should be called player movement, but you know, whatever. Okay. And then in here, we basically want to get access to the, I think it's the animator. I'll double check that. The script. Yeah, so it's the animator. we would want to do the same thing. That's and then basically animator, get the component animator, and then I'm just going to use the down key. So if input dot is it has key or get key down key code dot down arrow. Okay, so if they're pressing down, we're only going to support down for right now, so just bear with me on that one. Mainly because I have to do all the other animations and stuff and the transitions, and we don't have those yet. So animator dot reset trigger. We want to reset the idle down. So that flips the flag. And we set the trigger for walk down. Maybe? Let me double check these names, make sure they map correctly. Idle down, walking down. I'm gonna change that to walking down, or walk down. Can I? Ah, jeez, whatever. I don't think it lets you change the name after. Idle down, is that right? Okay. Yeah, I need like 3 more monitors. All right, so. He animated once. Oh, you can see it in real time? Oh my goodness. I have a feeling there's some stupid. Okay. Yeah, key down, I think you only get it like literally the frame that it goes down. And that's why I like have to mash it several times, and then every once in a while it'll trigger correctly. Okay, let's try that again. It works. It's alive. Let's see if I can zoom in further. Make it easier. Okay, so I press the button and he walks. Stop pressing the button, he stops. Press the button, walks. Stop pressing the button, stops. I need to make it more responsive though. The transition time there is garbage. So like this animation, what is that point? Or like 5 seconds? Some kind of something very, very too long. So 0.05 seconds maybe? What does that even mean? Exit time. Transition has a fixed exit time. Oh, I don't think that's true. Okay, so that takes 0.5. I wonder if we can do the same thing here. Alright, let's try that, see what it looks like. It's much faster. It's much more responsive too. I mean, it trips out a little bit if you like mash it, but I think that's better than the alternative, which is actually it'll be easier when I know how long it takes for him to walk from one grid space to another grid space, because then I can transition it appropriately. But that's a little harder. We'll get there. So maybe starting. Okay. Maybe that's a little too fast. Let's see. Maybe it's more like point. 0.1. Let's try 0.1. 0.1 seems doable. All right. So let's give that a whirl. And maybe I'm gonna see if I can add the other animations now that I'm at least somewhat. It's definitely better. Okay, we'll leave that. Wait, what's red? Oh, that's like termination. All right. So it gets tricky when you have all the other 4 directions, because you can't just immediately transition. So I'm just going to default to idle down, but like when you go to move right, you need to transition to face right or idle right first, and then quickly transition to move right. Or do you? Guess it doesn't really matter where you're at. All right, let's give it a whirl here. And I think I can select this one, and I can create a new clip here, which is idle. Man, I can completely. So I made fun of that. I didn't make fun of. I just noticed it was somewhat comical that all of this guy's stuff. Was it this one? One of these, he misspelled idle. This one. He misspelled idle, I-D-E-L. I swear to God, I've typed that same exact shit like 5 times now. It's like embedded in my brain or something. Like I subconsciously make those same mistakes now. All right, so let's do idle right. So that's a little lesson learned on that one. Don't see, boom, there it was again. Don't laugh at other people's struggles, because you will have the same problem. All right, and nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm creating all the idle animations right now. So idle, there it is again. Just gonna point it out every time I mess up now, just for everybody's amusement. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have essentially idle in all the directions and then walking in all the directions. So, can you like clone? Oh, you can. And it's only so useful, but you know. Actually, that's not useful at all. I need to clone these, honestly. So Now we'll do walk up, walk right, and walk left. We'll just put these like next to these corresponding ones. I need more screens. It's very unfortunate. I have more screens, but they're for streaming, which is, you know, good, but also not useful right now. Well, sorry, it is useful right now. I wish I could use them for other things. I need like to put like the animation thing on a different screen or something. I don't know. So you should be able to. Here's the tricky part is it's almost like any condition should get you to walk right. But maybe I just go from the idols? I think that's what I'm gonna do. So from any idle, you can go to any other walking direction. I think that makes sense, right? So if you're idle left and you click right, it's just gonna start playing your, you know, walk right. It shouldn't have to go through idle right first. But when you are done walking right, you always go back to idle right. Right? Got him. All right, that's what we're gonna do. I don't know. It seems right to me. We'll see how weird it looks when we actually do it. And this is what I was talking about, is you end up having a hell of a web of stuff to create here. Oh god, this is gonna be horrible to try to. Alright, I think there's a better way. Structural way to do this. Just gotta split them up a little bit. So idle left and right will go down here. Alright, I got it. It's a little weird puzzle that I'm having to deal with right now. Alright, we'll do this one, and then we'll do this one. So we can do them like this. Should be fine. Okay. And then we'll do this. Okay. And then we'll make transitions here, 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 and here, here. Oh, wow. Let you do it twice? That's crazy. Okay. I don't even know what that means. Like, I guess different triggers, maybe? It's the only thing I can think of. Okay. So one thing at a time, we can go create the parameters. Right now, all we have is idle down. We're gonna have to make that code a lot cleaner too, but we'll get to that. So idle, it happened again. And then walk. The fact that I typed walking the first time is irritating. Now I'm gonna have to delete that. We'll fix that. So walk down, and then idle left, idle, or say walk left, idle right, and walk right. Okay, so let's just start with idle down. So this particular transition, so maybe would I do point 1? No exit. Okay, and the condition for this is walk up. Then this one. The condition for this is you're walking left. Oh, yeah. This one's complaining that walk down is not available. Walking down. And this is walking right. Or walk right. Okay. So let's do this as well. So animation state triggers. Animation triggers. Maybe. Let's do. Okay, so do 4 of these, right? So down, right, and left. And basically do the same thing, but idle. Boom, happened again. There y'all have it. It's gonna happen every time. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is create a private method to reset idle, and it is going to reset all idles. And we can just do this every single time for any movement, and it just takes care of everything. And then we can do a private void reset walk and do the same thing. So ooh, interesting. I need to know. I wonder if you can get an so I kind of need to know which direction they're facing so that I know which idle to put back or to put in place. Like this one's fine, right? Because it's their because I know which way they're walking because of the key press. But when they stop walking, I don't have a key press. I have a lack of key press to try to drive what yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is private enum direction, left, right, up, down, and then have a that was interesting. And by default, we start facing down. Then so let's just do this. I wonder, I'm kind of curious how this will behave when you press two buttons at the same time. But we'll get to that. All right, so we just need to track which way we're facing. And then when we stop, we, based on the direction, we can just reset walking, and then set trigger idle left, right, up, down. Right, so I think that's the coding side of things. You can tell I'm better at coding than this animation stuff for reals. Because just wiring up all these is gonna be annoying, and then on top of that you have to do the animations. It's not annoying, it's just tedious. It's very tedious. So 0.1. You go to idle up from the idle up, and 0.1. It's very annoying that when you try to scroll and you're in that little window, it zooms. That will drive you crazy. So walk down is fully there. Let me just make sure. So idle down has that. Point 0.1 idle. Okay. So idle left. Let's do add sprite. And we need to go to this. We go up here. This is idle left. So idle left. It's just this guy. There. Okay, and idle right. All right, and then idle up. All right, let's make sure. Oh man, there's so many lines. I'm gonna make sure I got them all. So that one's not done. So this one's 0.1. This one's going from idle up to walk down. So this needs to be a walk down condition. This one is also 0.1. This is a walk left. This is a walk right. Okay, those are all done. So walk up. This should be a walk up. Should be walk down. Oh man. Walk down and then do walk down. Bound to be a more efficient way to do this, right? Right? So like maybe the answer is use an animation framework instead. Like an app that does this for reals instead of you having to manually do this for everything. But I don't know. I have mad respect for people who do this for a living. This is no fun. Walk right, and I'm getting there. I'm almost there. My eyes will be bleeding by the time I'm done with this. Alright, walk right. What's this one? This one is... This one's going idle. Idle right. So this one will be going idle left. Idle down, and last one, idle up. I think that is it. Moment of truth. So down still works. That's good. I didn't break anything. Okay, that's no good. Let's see what this thing is doing. Okay, idle right. So if I press right. Oh, yeah. It's because I haven't. Oh man, it's classic. I didn't put all the animations in, so no shit, it doesn't work. Click player. I think I did idles. Did all the idles. I have walk down, and I don't think I did any of the other walking. Oh, it's classic. Classic. Okay, so walk down is 10 whatever, tenths of a second or whatever, and I basically do the 2. Okay. All right. This is walk left. So walk left would be this one first, and then this one. And then this one. Oh wait, this one actually goes in the middle, then back. All right, I think that's right. Now let's do walk right, and that would be what? Don't double click. That's not what you want. All right, so there's that one. There's that one. I do the alternate one in the middle. And walk up. Boop. And then all right. Let's try it again. Now that it actually has animations instead of just playing walk down animation for everything. Super Speed Racer. Why the hell is he so fast? Interesting. So walk down. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Stop. So the animation speed is... Actually, it's not even the speed. It's the fact that I have different kind of timelines, I guess. So walk down. You guys are seeing this, right? It says 0, 0, 5. Walk left. 0, 0, 5. It's like walk down is special or something. See, this one's showing as almost 1 minute. Or 1 second, I guess. But why? Why is the question? Nope, I thought it was maybe the speed. Speed is consistent, so that doesn't seem to be the problem. I have a feeling this thing is lying to me. I'll try closing this and opening it again. Because this is not right, right? It's like 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 1 minute. What? Doesn't make any sense. Maybe the UI for the animator got messed up. Yeah. Because I think what this is actually... Let's see what that looks like. So walk right is roughly a second. Yeah, it's roughly the same. And there's Speedy Gonzalez. Brrr. That's crazy. So the way these inputs work, the animator can get stuck in a weird state because I'm resetting flags in certain ways. So I'll have to figure out how to handle that. But let's go back to the animations and make all of these. So for some reason this one just doesn't want to respect the timeline up at the top. It's just got a mind of its own. But every other one of these needs to be roughly a minute long, or a second long. So we have to zoom out. Relatively large. Do that, do that. Walk up. Okay. Maybe this will work. Okay, so left, up. And if you start pressing all kinds of buttons at the same time, bad things happen. Like right now, it thinks I'm idled down, but it's still walking up. And I think that is because of this. I blindly reset all the idles. So I sometimes reset things that shouldn't be reset. I think what I want to do is do this. So reset trigger. All right, now I'll take this, put it up here. This will replace walk. So then if I press it down, direction will be down. So I need to reset idle down. I set the direction to be down. Then I let off of that. It'll reset the direction, the walking. Oh, this is wrong. Did I just do that, or was it? I think I just did that. I copied and pasted or something. Yeah, so I think this will be better. I still don't think may not be perfect. Calm yourself there. Bling blinger. It's still not perfect. I think I need to do a better job in the code here. I just did a very dirty way of handling this input. That is not conducive to pressing multiple keys at the same time. But I'll have to, that might be a thing for another day. Okay, not too shabby. For me, basically having no idea how I was going to do this when I first started the day, to being able to at least have I think I need to have a state machine from a update standpoint that matches this on the back end, in the script specifically, to be able to maintain a better state transitions just like this does. And if you like hit multiple keys at the same time, we have to make a decision on what that looks like. And I'm curious if it has something to do with the... See, you can have walk down and walk right active at the same time. And that's no good. Now I have active... I have idle down and I have walk right active at the same time. Or triggered, should I say. If you look over here, it thinks I am both idling down and walking right at the same time. So I think the state machine's broken right now. That's because I've managed it poorly on the back end. Okay. Cool. This is pretty sweet. Alright, let's see if I play some maybe I'll play some Call of Duty with Cameron. Need to add a do some Warzone. See if he notices I get on. Next time, I think we're gonna try to make him actually move around. That'll be fun. And then once we do that, then we can start trying to figure out how to do obstacles and stuff. Make sure that like you can't walk certain ways or certain places. So, give that a try. Oh yeah, this game and its insane audio. Like wants to blow out your eardrums. I don't think I play this game enough. That's the problem. Every time I go to play it, it's like, hey, here's an update. Bum 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 bum. And every time I log on, I have to wait for this progress pack to, or this shader pack to be installed. That's always fun. All right, where's? Oh, what the hell? Let's see. That's interesting. Use fields. I have. I guess it would be. What? What? By default, this isn't the. What's up?
Hello?
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I'm trying to fix this.
Where's my...
Yo.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got him. I'm about to play some Warzone if you're interested.
Always.
I don't know how to invite you, so do your thing.
Oh.
That's not my thing. Oh wait, here we go. I found it. Just gotta click a few times and wham bam.
Yeah, it's a little
Trios, I guess.
tricky. Yeah. Yeah, the other day I wanted quads with 3 people, so anything's possible.
Got him. Oh Jesus.
Did you like what you saw from that trailer today?
I think so. Oh, get me to play again. They didn't do anything
I'll
to
play
ranked,
it.
bro. Nothing.
No, they were happy.
They're like,
with
we're
what it
happy
was.
with it. Everything's good. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This is trash.
Yeah, I just I think they should. It's too focused on
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deploying
placement.
shortly.
Yeah. The hell?
I don't know if they're trying to stop like the good players from ranking up too fast or something, but it's like
Enemy soldier incoming.
Jesus.
I don't know. I was amazed they no new guns. I was hoping they would add like another assault rifle or something.
Oh, this dude hunted me down, bro. Yeah, I don't know. So far, them adding guns has not been a very good experience for me. Right? Like, it's just, like...
You have to like learn that gun's recoil and...
Well, and it's usually either stupidly OP
You're done warming up.
or
Stand by for
complete
deployment
trash
to war zone.
Yeah.
until they fix it. Dude, I straight up headshot that guy and it just ignored it. With that sniper rifle.
The servers have been pretty laggy.
Oh my god. I am somewhat excited about the new legend though. Looks pretty solid.
Royale. All right,
Hey, it's just us two.
drop point
Cool.
for your team.
Trios for the win.
Gas is approaching your position.
Yeah, she looks. Hopefully, her abilities look as good, like workout as good in game as they looked.
Yeah. I think her ult is that staff she threw down. If it's like what I've been hearing is her ultimate, it's that she can steal loot from people around her. So you'll see in the trailer when she throws that thing down that it shoots out like a wave out around her. And then like, you know, you saw them like pull weapons out of the little like crystal thing. So I think it
I didn't notice that. I will have to look at it again.
so that's one of the
You mean to
leaked.
tell me her passive or her minor ability is that freaking teleport or what?
That's what I would think. Like a
Because
like a
that's-
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
it's like a grapple, right? Like similar. 'Cause it's not
Yeah.
really. I mean, I don't
feel
know.
like that'd be a little
You think that's really powerful? I don't. I guess I'm.
to teleport. I mean, we'll see how far it is, right? But
Yeah, you gotta throw the thing. You gotta throw that bracelet, and you can teleport to that.
yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna run into somebody here. I got this stupid LMG. Oh yeah, there's somebody
What the?
above me.
Dude, what is this thing? I'm coming to you. Dragon's breath? A caldera? Somebody.
It's a
somebody's right there.
shotgun.
It's a shotgun?
Yes. It's
Looks like
got,
a paintball gun,
fire,
bro.
Like, and it's got like infernal rounds or something.
Coming to you. There was somebody in that building. I pinged. Somebody right here too. I don't know. I can't see him. Where the hell are you? Okay.
This guy go.
I don't know, but he said, "Peace. I'm out."
I feel like he heard footsteps and is just gone. I don't feel like he's gone. I feel like he's just hiding out somewhere. Yep. He's in that room over there.
Movement. Supply box identified. Marking location now.
Oh, that's you. There's somebody right here.
Enemies in the area.
I think. I got him once, maybe. There's two of them. There's a guy behind me too. He was bad too. That's so annoying.
This is the Gulag. Survive and you can redeploy.
They really were just sitting there though.
Fight's begun. While you wait, feel free to give these wankers
Where are they?
proper check.
Yeah, dude was
And if
just
you find
hanging
something
out.
wrong, feel free to give them that as well.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Fight's on.
So we're gonna start the day off.
Get ready to fight. You're next.
I'm already in. Jesus. Are
Wait.
you in here?
Win this
Oh, no,
fight,
you're
Yeah,
not.
I am
stand
now.
to the front line. But if you lose,
Ah,
you're done
fucking
here.
Magnum.
Sort them out or capture the objective.
Oh,
Cool.
We're sending you back to base.
I got demolished, bro.
I literally had one bullet left in my clip, and I hit him with it and killed him.
It's not
He
over
didn't
yet.
even like.
Still by your release.
Must be a. Yeah. He didn't even see me.
Yeah.
He just like peeked around and just shot before he even saw my body. So.
Welcome to COD servers. I'm gonna go run around and somebody's gonna be like on a building or camping in here somewhere.
Yeah. You just need $2100.
Yeah.
Buy me back. We're good.
These drop quite a bit of money.
Hey,
This.
close. Dude, that shotgun though. I got one shot off before I got killed, but it like shot out a blaze of fire. It was insane.
Yeah. They're like incendiary rounds or
Yeah.
however, I don't know, whatever.
I hit him once,
Incendiary.
but it was too late. His buddy was behind me, just melting me. Because apparently it's cool to sit there and do nothing. Wait for somebody to come by.
Silence the LMG, sure. That's what I want. Alright. Buy station is of course over by them. Is there another one that's not by them? No.
There's one way over there, or way over there, or way over there. So many.
No, it's kind of crappy. Let's see.
Yeah, the closest one is what, where we died? Is that where we died?
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh, that was even a little laggy. Oh, there's
Yeah.
people up there. They're calling the loadout like red smoke. There's one over here somewhere.
Oh wow, that was laggy.
Yeah, I just feel like there's just... We'll just get shot at. So many people playing this game, I feel like just the servers are just taking so much load right now.
Yeah. Overall, the game's doing pretty good, I think.
Yeah, they said they've hit 60 million players, active players.
Doesn't
There's
feel like a BR though.
Yeah, I mean,
It feels like COD, right? Just with a very
there's still there's some survivability instinct to it. Doesn't mean there's the looting. It's not, you know, most BRs are like loot, 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 and this one you just kind of run around and you hit E a couple times to pick stuff up, and then everything else is like auto pickup.
yeah, which is really nice actually. I know if you find some ammo. Wait, is this thing one of those fucking like brr guns?
There
Dame
was one there,
Fortune?
yes.
Yeah.
There was an M4 there. Did you pick that thing up?
That was gray.
There's an M4 there.
All right,
Okay.
located.
I'll take that bad boy over. A great M4 over.
Be advised, enemy team is tracking
Really?
your location.
Right? Why? Us?
Let's see, where'd you go? I got a plate right here.
Loadout drop inbound.
Ooh, where is that? The fact that we've been to the gulag already, it's just really risky going for that.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I don't even have any extra ammo for my guns.
I don't have much either. I don't know if there's anybody.
Might as well, man. Come on now.
What the
Commit. It's go time, y'all. And then I
Just
get
gonna-
sniped
I'm
out of
just-
the air.
I'm just gonna glide and leave a red trail behind. I got a munitions box in here. I got my ping.
Mark some gear.
Thank God.
Yeah, right. That's perfect timing.
You upstairs?
Yeah, I'm upstairs. Yeah.
Armor's here.
I don't know who's tracking us, but they aren't close still.
Does it tell you when they're close?
Yeah, that little threat meter will start turning orange and red.
Mm.
It's yellow right now, so they're far away. Pretty much when it's red, they're like
Got gas moving in.
here. Do I still have a thermal scope on this stupid? Nope, I don't.
I don't have anything, bruh.
You don't have a no, you don't have a loadout set up.
No, I did pick up I got an M4 with my attachments on it, but it might as well be gray.
Yeah, still like the best way to level those things up is like the plunder.
Yeah, yeah, easy.
The best way is obviously multiplayer because you get a bunch of kills. But
Where do we need to go here?
I don't know. There's a helicopter flying right here though.
Enemy helo.
But I'm gonna try and snipe somebody out of it. He jumped. Or he disappeared. He switched seats.
You're safe. We lost the enemy trackers.
Or not. I mean, at this point, we're just like in the middle of nowhere. In the open here. Nobody's.
No. Check these houses.
Nobody's bothered
I think I
us.
heard something from over there, but
I wonder if that team that killed us is still like there.
Hanging out.
There's a sniper. I saw him sniper. He's down there sniping.
Movement.
Saw his glare.
All right.
Broke his armor. How did that miss? I don't know. Downed him with some lag. He's dead.
Is there anybody else?
There's gotta be. He wasn't a. He was just down. I'm sure his team's in there.
All right, I'm gonna go in here. Maybe. For the Where's it at? Where are you at? Is it up top or something? Jesus,
Yeah, it's up here.
it's garbage.
Yeah, lately, man, it's like running through windows has been annoying. Like I'm like sprinting and jump at them and they don't break. I almost think just to see where these guys are down here.
Might as well.
Gotta be more heartbeats into it real quick and wide open. Nothing.
Enemy UAV overhead.
What's he doing in here by himself? Man, he could have been solo. He just could have had a freaking.
Self-revive, maybe?
Yeah.
Bounty target identified. Slot the bastard.
Don't mind if I do take all his stuff, though.
Yeah, probably check his weapons out. He's probably got.
This is pretty solid. This
Yeah,
is a solid
sniper.
upgrade. Yeah, I took his HDR.
So you got right here.
Heading this way.
I didn't. Oh, I did live ping him.
Hostile.
Oh my god! I just downed him with the freaking little crack he had. I had to see him. His teammates are running. Hit one. They're on the stairs on the side.
Ping? Where?
Peeked like right in between there. They're right
Oh,
there.
I see him.
One just ran across.
I'm moving.
Oh, I hit her once.
You want to push this, maybe?
Sometimes I still over aim, like I'm playing
Enemy
Apex.
UAV overhead.
Yeah, they got an AOV. Wow, AOV. UAV. They're looking out. I can see they're looking.
Oh, I got naded.
Wow.
Come back to
That was behind the wall. Was that not?
Oh, I didn't get naded. I got frickin'
RPG'd, probably?
no C4'd.
Oh, yeah.
He
That's...
threw his C4 right over the right over the railing. Blew me.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude. Oh no. Do I have to leave this, I guess?
Yeah, you have to,
Moving over here.
to leave to pull us both out. If I keep leaving, it'll leave the party.
Oh man, that was unfortunate.
I have to go back and watch that, dude. That dude was like running up there and peeked in between the little wall and going up the stairs, and I just happened to shoot and headshot him and downed him.
Nice. Wait, what was all that? Shit. Only 4 days until that new season starts. We'll see how it goes.
See how long I keep playing. I don't know if I'm gonna buy like the premium battle pass or what. I don't know. I wonder what the legendary gun camo is gonna be. What weapon?
It's a good question. Flatline, probably. They really love that gun.
Again,
Yeah.
it'll be like the Mozambique or something.
Man, that was garbage.
It'll be interesting to see the that hunt mode.
Oh yeah.
Little, like PVE mode, which is, I mean, can't hurt the game, right? It's just something else, give somebody players to do, I guess.
It's almost like a like a single player, like not campaign, but like story mode, right? Which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Enemy soldier
it's a nice,
incoming.
be a nice addition.
Who killed me with a rocket? Dude sitting on top of that freaking water tower with a... Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
you freaking got me after I killed
I
him.
told you he's up. No, the rocket guy.
He's up. Yeah, I killed him, but he already shot the rocket off and it still killed me.
No, I just killed him.
Warm up
Oh,
done.
that's on top of the water tower?
Yeah. Unless they
Oh,
just kept landing. Everybody keeps landing up there.
Probably.
Battle Royale. Mark a drop point
Like
for your
military.
team. You'll lead
I've
them
been
in.
landing there. I like landing there lately.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
What does the squad leader actually do? Anything?
Nothing.
Yeah, you can jump by yourself, so I don't understand.
Yeah. I don't know.
And it's actually,
Just,
you don't jump by you don't have a choice. You have to jump by yourself.
Yeah. It doesn't. The leader jumps. Doesn't pull him with him.
Mm-mm. I never remember what fucking key I have. Are you landing on the building you pinged?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go there.
No, give me a gun. Okay, thank you. Oh. It's not really.
Clear to engage all targets.
Got a car 98 and a
Enemy dropping into the AO.
RPG.
I have to restart my game. If I ever have to, if I ever alt tab or something, it just goes to crap, man. I don't understand.
What happened? Oh, the frames or whatnot?
Yeah.
That's weird. This game, I don't know. That's some weird stuff sometimes. A lot of times when I open the game, it's like my render resolution is at like half of my resolution. It happens a lot. I have to freaking change it.
Yeah, that's weird. So I have to look around to figure out how to get up onto this next level.
Objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
Oh, that's you. I was like, I got movement.
There's people, they're like either in here.
I'm moving.
Oh no, never mind, they're further out than that. Oh no, they're in there. That bounty. Look.
That mountain?
If you need ammo, you can get it from that right there. They're inside, they're probably in there. Just hiding. They got in the truck. probably leaving now. Yeah, they're gone.
Gas is inbound.
What about the buy station, huh?
There's a live thing over there. Truck.
Damn.
Keep alt tabbing on accident. To fix this. Gonna have to fix this. Where you wanna go? Where to?
I don't know. I wish I had more money for a loadout, but
You have mine. Is that enough?
keep.
Or we don't?
No, that's freaking 10,000 now.
You're being tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp.
Sweet. That's what I like to hear.
I don't know where that team is that we're tracked at. We have the bounty for. There's people behind us. I mean,
Over there?
we have a gulag still.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Sounded rough.
Yeah. There's smoke right there.
I'm moving.
Yeah,
Yep.
somebody right there.
I'm moving. Scratch that.
Broke.
Oh, I got the wrong gun, man. This AK
Bounty target is down.
is
Well
so
done.
bouncy. Oh my god. Oh, that's you.
He was in there. He's on the back side of the building now.
It's threats high. This must be people who are tracking us. He's right here on the wall.
Ah, shit.
Jesus, dude, this AK is. Like, I'd rather have this Odin. Holy shit, and that's saying something.
Sniper rifle here.
The sniper rifle, if you're interested.
They are after me.
Shotgun here.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, he's on. They're on the roof.
Somebody was pushing me from across there. At least I thought. See what I'm saying? Where the hell are they?
I know where one is at least, but I'm going over here. I'm not even going to.
I got lit up. How many? Dude had like. Oh, he had an LMG. No wonder.
Are you gonna come push me?
Win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. Sort them out or capture them.
I got one, but I was the other one because I had no armor.
Got your ass kicked in that one.
Ah, I'm so bad. Like, why are they giving me crap pistols? Do they give you
No,
nothing
dude,
but pistols in the gulag?
Still fighting.
No, you get shotguns too, but
This is such garbage. Over here,
they
freaking.
literally give you. What'd you get? Did you get the Magnum? That's the worst freaking one, dude.
No, I got the. Look like a Glock.
Oh, probably. Oh, yeah. That was not too good either. Well, none of them really are. some reason I clicked once but didn't keep clicking. And so that was into that.
Fun times.
I'll try.
I'm gonna restart my game real quick.
All right.
All right. There we go. And how do you feel about the new season?
I mean, it's new content. It's always good.
Yeah.
Kind of excited to play it. Not as excited as I've been. We don't know like what they're doing fully with like World's Edge. You know what I mean? It's just like they
Yeah.
just showed a brand new Kings Canyon and it was like, all right, well, nothing about World's Edge. You know what Kings Canyon is though? I mean, it's like third-party cities. It can get annoying.
Yeah.
Like other than that, I mean, it's like there's no new gun. They didn't really say what changes they're doing the guns. They're doing anything to any legends.
That's always like a crappy surprise, I think. Instead of them telling you the meta changes they're gonna take or make, it's just like surprise.
Yeah.
By the way, this gun's complete trash now.
Yeah. Patch notes will be out Tuesday, right before
Yeah.
it launches.
I'm in your you're in your game, right? That's right.
Yeah, that's how
Okay.
you joined.
Yeah, it's been a little sketchy when they do those so far, so.
Yeah, but I've been having a lot of fun playing this. And guys from work that have been playing, and it's been a lot of fun. I'll definitely play Apex. I mean, how much I don't know. Like it just didn't do anything to ranked. It's just gonna be the same. Like, what maps are gonna be on? What I mean, they didn't like.
Yeah.
I mean, they usually don't say that stuff though in a gameplay trailer. That doesn't come. And then it'll come probably Monday or right before it goes live.
Hold it for
Yeah.
deployment. Now's a good time to warm up.
Like it's still gonna be split, but is it between both maps or? I was kind of getting worried when I saw Nighttime Kings Canyon in the gameplay trailer. I was like, oh, please no. But to find out that it was
Dropping into the area. Watch the signs.
for that hunt mode,
Yeah.
just sliced somebody in the air. That's all about it. It's laggy. Oh my god. This is bad.
Enemy soldier incoming.
What the hell
teammate.
kind of gun is this?
Does it shoot real slow?
No, it was like a sniper
sniper scope on
rifle. It was a sniper scope, but it was like cock. I was like, I don't know what to
Yeah,
do
it
with
was
this fucking
totally-
thing.
real powerful rounds.
No!
It's slow.
Ran out of ammo. Oh man. But it had crazy like kick. So like I would shoot and it would like cat cat cat, and I was just like shooting over their heads.
It's powerful. Powerful weapon. I think it's the most powerful assault rifle, I believe. But yeah, it shoots slow and it's got some kick.
Battle Royale.
I mean, for like this, it's not really that
Got
good.
gas closing in fast. Get to the safe zone.
Going back there.
Drop point set. Stick together. We should drop there.
That's the spot.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Eliminate all targets in the AO.
LMGs all over the place. All I've been picking up.
That's my door I can run through.
And I'm not too
Not too happy about it.
fun to know. It says that I can fire them forever, but then when it comes to reload, you just pretty much, you know, it's like an 8-hour job. God, this is so laggy.
There's people on me.
Okay. Team, yeah, over to our left.
I don't know where they are. I heard the glass break. Yeah. They're over here.
Enemies in the area.
Oh shit,
Be
that's
advised,
you, dude.
enemy team is tracking
Oh,
your location.
yes.
Just great.
They're on us. Oh
Yeah,
shoot.
you just got RPG to the face, didn't you?
Yeah.
I will take you. I almost want to just sit here. Oh, is that behind you?
Enemies in the area.
He's running around at this window right here.
Moving.
Come in this door.
Enemy movement.
Oh, I'm so bad, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Where's our teammate? Like, what? I can't. I missed so many.
Dude, where'd our teammate go?
Survive and you
He's
can
just out there in the
redeploy.
field, just hanging out,
You have to wait for your turn.
waiting for opponent 0. Oh, I started counting down.
Time for a bit of
Alright.
argy-bargy. You can always
hoping
have
I
a
get a
go at
free
these
pass out.
bastards while you're waiting. Give them some choice words or smash their mugs with a well-placed stun.
Shotgun?
Dude, I shot like.
I had trash guns, bro. And like I'm trash with the guns that I had at least. I had an AK and that fucking machine gun, LMG that you dropped.
Yeah, the freaking. Oh, I got this stupid. I got the stock freaking AK is.
Fight's begun. Get ready to fight. You're next.
Well played.
Yo, little bitch.
Listen up, soldier. Win here and you
Is our
return
teammate
to
still
the
down there
front
alive?
line.
Well, he sure is. He's
Yeah,
still standing
sure.
in the middle of the open. What
Time
the
to earn
hell
your
is this guy
freedom,
doing?
soldier. Looking a little worse for wear. You're heading back to base.
Yeah, that gets a whole.
Not over yet.
What?
They are ass
Team
weapons.
can still buy your release.
What?
The weapons in the gulag are to get used to those, man. Because they're not the greatest weapons.
Yeah.
This guy, is he even here? I don't even think he's here.
It's AFK.
Oh no, he's moving. What's he doing?
He's sniping. He's got a sniper rifle.
So
So
he's
he's
just
just
gonna stand here?
Enemy movement.
Yeah, no shit. Go get him. Are these the same guys that just killed us? Oh, it'd be so great to kill them. I need more ammo though.
Enemy movement.
Yep, that's where we died, my man.
Move in position. Scratch that. Never mind. Mark the target.
Oh, he's in there, huh? Maybe I should go join him, or maybe I should just leave him.
Oh, he's walking.
Why not? I'm barging in.
Dude just got lit up from behind. Yeah, he's on that. He's on the concrete wall.
This is not. Oh, great. Grabbed a shotgun with 2 shots and an Uzi. I have,
This reminds me of Apex,
35%.
bro.
yeah, this is bad. Almost like I need to just get out of here.
Just go fight him so we can start another one. That's how
See
I
if I
look.
can pull out a miracle.
Yeah, that's how I look at this. Like those guys are still freaking camping in there like a bunch of
Just literally
bees.
still up there.
yeah. Yeah, he left.
Dude, the drop shot screwed me. I freaking chromed, and he like couldn't aim. He had a pistol. Oh. That's even worse.
He had a pistol.
He killed me with a pistol.
Oh no, dude.
That's even worse.
Oh,
my
no.
god.
Oh, I'm so bad. It's just so bad.
I'm playing worse today than I have in the past few days.
Yeah.
I was playing yesterday too, man. Oh my god, we were just freaking. It wasn't good.
Say what?
Servers were. I played a little bit. I was playing yesterday
Oh.
with some guys from work, and it was like servers were laggy, but I was just not playing well.
Yeah.
You got a teammate? No. Okay.
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly.
Hey, we're landing in the same place.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Good game.
What?
Enough
What
practice.
the hell?
Time for the real thing.
I don't even understand what the.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch.
I don't understand. Maybe there's like, is there just a certain time like before the game starts where it cuts off and you stop doing damage to everybody?
Yeah, it's like 6 or 5 seconds. Yeah, you just stop doing damage.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Battle Royale. You've got gas.
Fucking
closing in
landing
fast.
Boneyard, but I feel like
Safe
there's gonna be
zone.
so many people there right now.
I don't even care. Is that where we're going? Oh, that's where I went.
Yep. I'm out. I'm done.
I'm gonna go over here though, so I have a chance of getting something.
I just wanna get more than a couple kills. I'll feel a little bit more
Primary
satisfied.
objective is to
I
kill
know.
them all.
And I got a sniper with a thermal scope on it.
Where are you? I see you.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh. Got the little 3-round burster. I'm thrilled.
Same. And I got a corpse maker, which is a fantastically named gun, by the way.
I'm gonna pick up this M4 because I'd rather have that.
I feel like there's somebody right in front of us.
It could be. I'm still running around in here aimlessly.
Yeah, there's people over there.
Oh, you lucky little son of a.
I don't have any weapon ammo or anything.
Yeah, I've literally got 5 shots with this sniper.
Yeah, it's the same. Were we running the same exact crap? They like dropped the same
I have
weapons for us?
M4 and I have M4 sniper.
I'm saying before you got that, I had the same thing. I had the triple burst.
Oh
I
yeah, I had that.
I still have it. You were
I mean, the gun it actually
Uh-oh.
does a lot of damage.
somebody right here.
Oh my goodness.
I downed one.
Is there just one?
I downed one. He's coming up top with me.
Oh, I downed him.
Can you res me?
Go.
They may be coming.
You little bitch, dude. Of course.
Oh, I hate this game, dude.
Dude, I didn't even get credit for the kill either. I couldn't down him.
Oh
Pay attention,
no.
you're there, so you can always have a go
Oh,
at the bastard
Jesus.
right away. Give them some choice words or smash
Gotta love
their
the
mums with a
RPGs.
well-placed stun.
Oh my god.
The fight
Yeah,
That's
there's
a-
little
nah.
stupid things like that which are annoying.
Right, you're next.
I just want to, you know,
Listen up,
maybe
soldier. Win here and
win
you
one of
return to the
these?
front line. But if you lose,
Gulag. I'm not in the same one as you
sort
are,
out
which is
or
kind of
capture
weird.
the objective.
Oh, here we go. Another shotgun.
Looking a little worse for wear. You're heading back to base.
dude punched me to death. He punched me. He
Did he really?
punched me to death. And I had a gun with ammo.
I'm just gonna go to the spot here. It's gonna be very slow, but. All right.
just going for the scenic route.
Yeah. Should have
Haven't
just jumped out the
won.
window. You know what I mean? Before you rocketed us. Just...
Haven't won a single gulag, dude. Single one.
Yeah, the gulag weapons are complete ass, but obviously, I guess you're in the gulag, so you get the crap weapon. So
Yeah.
there's people here.
Man, this is such garbage, bro. Had a silenced shotgun when I got killed earlier. This is like some bear.
Oh my god, somebody's next to me. Pick up the.
Dude, I hate this game. Dude. Oh god.
Good old BR. It's good.
We can't get a third teammate for the life of us. Like why can't fill
Yeah,
a spot is irritating as hell. The one teammate we've gotten, they just sat there and watched both of us get killed and just, you
Yeah,
know,
the one time we did get a teammate.
yeah, the one teammate we got was complete trash. Like Jesus Christ. They
I
need
don't know why it's not
duos for
giving
this.
teammate. Yeah, there's people are asking for that, but just hasn't happened. They said, I think
Yeah.
they did say that they are working or looking into it, or it's gonna happen. They just got to figure out balancing. But
How is it
they got
balancing?
something to figure out, I guess. I don't know.
It's weird.
Maybe a teammate. And I hope level 1 isn't his actual rank.
uh,
We're holding for deployment. Now's a good time to warm up.
All right.
do getting kills in here, does it level up the weapon? Do you know?
Yes. It sure does.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Got a freaking shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun RPG. Those are the selections we've got here. This person
Dude was
looks
laying on the
completely
ground,
lost.
dude. I didn't even see him. I thought he was rubble.
Oh, man.
That was horrible.
Dude, I like RPG somebody that landed and she like looked around in circles 3 times. Shot her with a shotgun. Still was looking around in circles.
Enough practice. Time for the real thing.
Oh man, I didn't know I had an RPG. Otherwise, I'd have shot down this helicopter earlier.
There are places I just do not go. Downtown is a place I just don't like to go. Just too many buildings, too many high-rise, too many rooms people to sit in.
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe
Drop
zone.
point set. Stick together.
Military base? Jesus Christ.
That's the spot.
It's way over there, dude. What are you talking about? That's the spot. We've landed there every time. We've gotten murdered. Every time.
Yeah. One time we'll get out of there.
Maybe.
It's
One
destined to
day.
happen. We get out, we'll just land and run. Just don't even pick up a gun. Our teammate is AFK.
Classic.
What's going on here? Man? Worse than Apex today so far.
Look, is he still in the thing? What happens when you get to the outside like that?
It just drops you out and you just fall down on the edge. Oh, there he is. He's there now. Probably fighting people. Oh my God, there's so many people here.
This is the play, my man. Look at it.
Landing.
This is like pregame, bro.
Yeah?
Dude, I'm going way the hell over here by myself.
Oh, somebody landing on me.
Actually, I'm gonna go over here. This little church-looking thing looks promising. There's a box on top, and you're dead. Dang it, camera!
All right, lads, let's get it done.
And you know what I got out of this crate? Freaking anti-tank gun, basically.
Oh, you got the lock-on rocket launcher.
Yes.
That's alright. I'm just gonna win this gulag with this stupid Magnum pistol. It'll be alright.
It's true. I have faith in you.
Oh, I don't.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Well, you didn't make it, did you?
Teammate redeployed
Got him.
to the AO.
Got him.
Oh, that was a long fight. Jeez. He hit me once and I started panicking.
That never happens. What are you talking about?
And then I freaking flashed.
I
him.
just
Or
threw down my
concussed him.
deployable cover because, you know,
Is-
why
Are
not?
there any more guns here?
Probably not. There you go.
Roger here.
I got a Car 98, so
Anti-vehicle launcher if you're interested.
I mean, where is that bad boy? I want to just pick it up and just fire it over there. And see what
Somebody here. With wait, was it you?
No.
What the
I
fuck is
wasn't.
going
No,
on?
I don't know. Oh, pistol.
Behind me.
There's more people.
Yeah, there's two of them. I hard downed one of them.
Can't we get a freaking logical teammate, bro? It's just so...
You're in the gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment.
Where's our
Oh,
team?
the hell was a Car 98?
Oh, he's over in the middle of nowhere.
Still over there, kind of, because that's where you freaking. He just bought me back.
What?
Yeah.
Fight's ready.
I
Oh,
didn't
fucking
realize
heard
it. He
you,
was on the
bro.
buy station and bought me back.
Well, go ahead and start collecting money for me,
Nah, you got it.
cause I'm gonna need it.
Listen up, soldier.
You got
Like, is there any strategy to this, or is it just like?
Not really.
Sort them out or capture the objective.
We're in the safe zone.
I mean,
Looking a little worse for wear. You're heading back to base. Your team can still buy you back.
I'm not
if they're
complaining
the
with the guns I
catch.
have now, but. Can I use the armor, please? Jesus. Okay, now this guy wants to run everywhere. All right.
Where he is right now, there's armor plates. If you're interested.
Okay. Man, I'm only getting 70 something frames. Jesus.
I'm getting 90, 100.
Oh, you're streaming on a second PC too. You know what I noticed, man? Streamlabs like drop my frames a lot. Streamlabs OBS,
Oh yeah.
like it
Versus
dropped it, like,
OBS or
15
just in
frames
general?
or something. Versus OBS, I mean OBS didn't drop that much at all. Like
Yeah.
Streamlabs, when I'd open Streamlabs, it would drop like 15 frames, sometimes 18 frames. I'd start the stream, still didn't do anything. Like the frames stayed where they were. I'm like, huh? So Streamlabs dropped the frames more than actually running the stream. So I was able to transfer everything into OBS Studio, so that's what I'm using.
Yeah, I need to make the switch back again. I got my free T-shirt, so
Did you?
yeah. I was pretty disappointed actually. It's like it didn't have any kind of it didn't say like Streamlabs or anything on it.
Pistol here.
It was just like a bunch of chat boxes on the front of it. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Not even the logo?
I don't know. I gotta send you a picture, man. I'm like, this is
That's,
y'all don't
that's
make no
awkward.
sense, right? This dude just threw something.
Vendor here if you need equipment.
I don't know what's he doing. I don't know what he's
The
doing
heartbeat
right now.
sensor
What
up
is
there
this?
too. He
Sorry,
got the money to buy me back.
He sure does.
This dude's clutching it right now. Cause God knows I can't deliver anything on that gulag situation.
What's that noise?
I don't know. You heard that too?
Uh-huh. I'm hearing things. You either hear things or you don't hear footsteps at all in this game. It's just...
Where are you? Are you over? I'm solid. Coming back.
SMG located.
I'm here to die again.
There's an SMG I pinged here.
I will take that.
There's an Odin there. Have fun with that.
Is it Odin that shotgun?
No, that's that AR that shoots really slow but it's powerful.
Mm.
Those shots are close. like there's people really close to us here.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
Ooh. There's people here somewhere.
Gas
I
is
literally
moving
just
in.
heard shots.
Our buddy's shooting at him.
What gun does he have? He's just firing away.
We
That
got
wasn't
lit.
fun,
He's self-resing?
huh? Oh, there's a sniper. There's a sniper up
UAV
there, so be
overhead.
careful. Up at the top of the hill. Right there.
Target right here.
Somebody's shooting me too.
Our buddy left. He's done his job.
He didn't even go to the gulag. He's just out.
He said I'm not.
Who was shooting? I don't even see anybody. A heartbeat sensor would be nice right now. But, you know.
I saw bullets. People on me. I think they're right here. Yeah. They're on the other side of this wall.
I'm inside the. Where's this dude? I want to see this kill cam because if he's sprinting and I can't hear him.
Full hard out there. Return to base.
I'm not gonna see the kill cam. Oh my god! I don't think I've heard a footstep today. To be honest with you.
I heard some. I knew exactly where they were, and then they killed me. Well, then they killed you,
I mean,
and then they like
heard 'em.
peeked, and they just destroyed me.
I heard him after I died. I'm guessing he had to have been
Oh man.
walking or
So-
crowd walking
so
on the other side of that
bad.
building because I didn't hear anything. So I
That
started
is-
getting shot.
It's gonna be the last one for me. So far,
Alright.
these have been absolute trash. I haven't gotten nothing. Like I get more kills in the little pregame thing, and that's only because half the people are AFK and they're just standing there doing nothing.
Just
Grab
ended
the
it.
target.
Yeah.
You can. We're deploying soon.
And even then, it's more of a battle of like who's gonna be able to kill them first because they're doing nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit him directly with an RPG. Oh, that was awesome.
Now I want to hit. Now all of a sudden I want to hit my shotgun shots. Not earlier.
Enough practice. Time for the real thing.
Dude was
Did we
standing.
get a teammate? I didn't even look.
No, I don't think so. You can just assume.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't really been any different. Oh, that's a lie. That last guy actually got us both out. And,
Then we got wrecked again.
yeah.
Battle Royale. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Drop point set. Stick together.
Go on back to the boneyard.
Sure thing.
Some lag cut the parachute.
Somebody over there.
Enemies in the area.
Actually, right there.
Enemies in the area.
It's not like running duos in a trio game, though. That's always fun.
Yeah. You're already at a disadvantage.
Yeah. There's people over there, too.
Enemies in the area.
All right, lads. Let's get it done.
literally one round. See how well that goes.
Bounty target has been marked. Kill him.
I don't know, man. Just gotta hit it.
Believe. Another Uzi. It's just what I want.
Does anyone need this?
Stopping power rounds. Where are you people? You people are somewhere. Did you pick up the stopping power rounds? I didn't.
No.
Freaking.
I was the one that dropped them.
Enemy UAV overhead.
They are
Oh, wonderful.
in here? No. I don't know where they are. Somewhere.
Yeah, whatever.
They're in the plane. I saw them
man.
in the plane.
Oh my god, this dude's right on me. I saw him. Teammate going after him, be careful.
Down to one. The other one's relatively hurt.
Got him, they're dead. Team wipe. I just jacked all those
Losing ground.
Here.
armors. Pick up the satchel. Some armor. You have armors?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Sniper rifle here.
Dude, I looked up and that little circle updated. Just pick up the satchels. I don't know if you can hold.
Yeah, I
You can
did.
hold up to 8 plates. Oh, somebody right. Oh my god, there's a team on us right here. What?
Jesus.
I don't know how. I literally came around the corner and started firing way before he did.
You've got proper
And
fight.
hitting my shots.
You can practice your aim while you wait. Taunting your enemy is an effective way to get inside their heads. So
I'm
is a
down to
one-way
one, but
stop.
at least I think I did.
Fight started.
I don't know.
You're up next, mate. Get ready.
Wow. That was a
Win this
headshot,
fight
huh?
and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
It's like once again, that those guys are pretty close to us.
Beware. You're heading back to base.
And I literally heard nothing.
Your
I just
team can
happened to
still
see
buy
them.
you back if
Are
they
they
have
still
the
there?
cash.
Yes.
Heading this way.
Took my weapon.
Get him. Get his ass. I think that's all my stuff. Yeah, those are mine.
Was it? Is that where you died?
Yeah. Look, there's another ghoul. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, there's oh, so sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, he's just jumping around, huh? Okay. I'll get that back. There's more ammo in there. How many UAVs? That's like the fifth one.
All right.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna die because I'm not picking up the freaking satchel. How many?
Dude, this is not my night.
At least I got credit for my kill.
God, it's so bad. I got wrecked, bro.
Like I was looking at the satchel, saw it. It was orange. I'm clicking E, and it's not picking it. He didn't have any freaking armor, anyways. It was a waste of my time.
Oh
Okay.
man. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna call it on that. Go to bed. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't kill
Bad.
a single person in the gulag. Just setting the record straight. 0,
Yeah,
4, 5, or 6. I don't even know. A lot.
Yeah. You either get pistols or shotguns, and the pistols are always hard to use.
I got the shotgun every time, and it's like, well, not every time. I got the pistol once, I think. I got a Magnum once, pistol once, and then like 3 or 4 shotties. Little pow, 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 pow once, and it was just not pretty.
Yeah.
All right, well, have a good night. Good luck if you
All right,
continue
man, you
playing.
too.
Otherwise,
I might.
yeah. All right, man. Have a good one.
You too, man. Later.
Peace. Alrighty, everyone. I am gonna head out for the night. I will be streaming on Monday, probably. Let me switch over. Streaming on Monday, probably, unless something crazy happens. But I'll see y'all then. Hopefully, we can get some movement with our character, and then from that, we can use it to start doing some other cool stuff, like path planning and stuff. But I don't know if we'll get to that or not. We'll see. But at least being able to move around on the little grid would be good. So that's the plan. Y'all have a good weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Take care and stay safe.